Welcome to Sphere. I am Price Time, and you're watching Sphere TV. Sphere has come a long way since it first launched. With the twists and turns of the market, we have needed to evolve and pivot our strategies over time in order to do what is in the best long-term interest of Sphere. Even so, the vision of Sphere and Sphere's end goals have stayed the same. Sphere's vision is that of an entire ecosystem that encompasses the many opportunities of DeFi. In order to accomplish this, Sphere has set out to build that ecosystem. Building out our own ecosystem of the best versions of DeFi projects has its own challenges and takes significant time and effort. But we are working to set down a solid foundation so that Sphere as a whole can flourish. This is because Sphere and the Sphere token is at the center of that entire expanding ecosystem. This accomplishes several goals. First, Sphere makes DeFi easy for new investors, as with one token, the Sphere token, users can gain diversified exposure to the many aspects and opportunities of DeFi. Second, with the Sphere token at the center, yield and governance from the entire ecosystem can be funneled to Sphere token holders. And third, with an entire suite of DeFi projects built in-house, Sphere is capable of amplifying yield opportunities for the Sphere treasury and for users. Yield diversification comes in many forms. Dyson is a prime example, the multi-chain yield maximizer of the Sphere ecosystem. Within Dyson, there are multiple different types of vaults across multiple different chains that are built to amplify yield for users. For example, Dyson's Uniswap v3 ALM solutions offer auto-compounding blue-chip token LP yield. Performance fees on these vaults are then collected by the Sphere treasury, which can then be funneled to users who yield lock their Sphere for a period of 17 weeks. Yield locked or YL Sphere earns blue chip token yield from the Sphere ecosystem at a variable APR. Since the Dyson vaults themselves are diversified, the performance fee yield is also diversified, and that yield diversification is consolidated and then funneled to Sphereans. Diversification also comes from the different DeFi projects of Sphere, where Dyson is one example and Preon is another. Preon is the Sphere ecosystem's CDP protocol, where users can deposit collateral to borrow STAR, which is the stablecoin of the Sphere ecosystem. Though Preon is currently in its first phase of launch at the time of recording this video, Preon will in time expand into its second phase with the VE Preon governance token, of which Sphere will receive an allocation. This will allow the Sphere treasury and therefore Sphereans to earn additionally diversified yield via Preon. This is also an example of where governance comes into play, as Sphere itself will also in time transition to VE Sphere, where VE Sphere will be able to mobilize the governance of the Sphere treasury, including VE Preon, in order to enact governance and receive additional voting rewards. Sphere already acts as the governance token of Dyson, as Dyson does not have a standalone token other than the Sphere token. Now already with this diversified and expanding yield and governance, Sphere is able to build out value through its ecosystem. But there is even further synergy that is not readily apparent that comes with building out an entire ecosystem ourselves. Our projects like Dyson and Preon can work synergistically together to further amplify yield opportunities, both for users and for the Sphere treasury, which holds a basket of assets that are being yield farmed to support Sphere and bring yield to Sphereans. An example of this synergy can already be seen within Preon, where a complex blue-chip liquidity yield farming strategy is being simplified and auto-compounded on Dyson, and then accepted as collateral on Preon. This is allowing the Sphere treasury to not only earn amplified and auto-compounded blue-chip yield, but also to then borrow Star against that collateral and earn additional yield on top of that by yield farming Star. Additionally, just as Dyson can route assets through to Preon as collateral, Preon can also route static assets through to Dyson for yield farming, a process which will be further amplified with the eventual addition of Sphere Lend, a borrowing-lending DeFi project that we are building. And this is still only just the beginning, as for example, we are working to expand the collateral options available on Preon. Preon has yet to launch into its second phase. Many updates to Dyson and Preon are being worked on, including new vaults, and other projects within the ecosystem are on the roadmap that will further enhance the synergy of the entire ecosystem. With each new element in place, Sphere's foundation becomes stronger and stronger, leading to more and more potential and opportunities for Sphere. Visit us on Discord to stay up to date on announcements and join our community. This video and channel is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence in order to make sound financial decisions. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and always remember that you matter for who you are.